Hey guys, just got my cat on my back. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a barefaced Kendra here greeting you because this video is going to be all about a basic, simple makeup look. And I feel really weird calling it a tutorial of any sort. I don't know, but it's kind of weird because I feel like it's more just a here's my way of doing a basic, simple makeup look. Not necessarily a tutorial, but people could take it as one, you know? If you watched my video on unboxing and reviewing Amber Scholl's makeup line, you've probably already heard this, but the thing I love about makeup is that people can do so many different things with it and everybody kind of makes it their own. Especially with like a basic, simple, almost everyday kind of look. And so I love watching the different videos because you can kind of get inspiration from different people. Like, ooh, I like the way she's doing that. I'm gonna change the way I'm doing it. Oh, this other person does this and I like that. You know, I'm gonna get inspiration from that. So I think that's really cool that makeup is like that and that everybody can kind of make it their own. So my way is what you're gonna see today. Let's go, let's get on, put some makeup on my face. My simple, basic makeup look. Okay, so the lighting's kind of weird and I don't know if it's gonna stay weird. It's really cloudy outside and I'm just using natural light. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark. Gotta get going. I guess I'm gonna have to zoom into my face so you can actually kind of see more of what's going on. So come closer. Oh wow, okay. First things first, what is very, 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 very important to do, of course, like wash your face before and your hands, but then you gotta moisturize because your face is going to be yelling at you and screaming at you if you are not moisturizing your face and getting it ready to make it angry with makeup. What I have been using is this Heritage Store rose water and I got this off of Amazon. I don't know if it's actually helping with my complexion much, but it's super refreshing. I spray it on my face every morning before I put on my moisturizer and then at night before I put on my moisturizer. It can be used for a lot of different things, but I like to put it on my face to prep for my moisturizer, which recently it has been this Lolly, is that how you say it? I don't know. Plum Elixir. I actually won this in a giveaway and I have been loving it so much. I usually just drop one on my forehead and then cheeks and then chin and then just kind of pat it in there, rub it around. I went to their website because I was curious about the prices. This stuff is kind of expensive and I'm gonna be very, very sad when I'm out of it. If you guys have watched any of my videos of me putting makeup on before, you know I usually don't wear foundation, but I ended up recently getting just some e.l.f. BB cream because I wanted a little something more than concealer. So that's what we're gonna be using today. And this color is in the color Fair. I usually just put it on my hand. Sometimes I'm really lazy and I don't like to wet my beauty blender because that takes time. Sometimes I also just like to wet it by spraying it with this, so that's what we're gonna do right now so I don't have to go to the sink. I just put that all over my face. Ta-da! I've used this BB cream for like, I don't know, maybe a week or so. It has SPF 20 sunscreen in it, which it's always good to put some sunscreen on your face. I definitely want to eventually get some because I know that that's a really good thing to do. So this is cool that it has sunscreen in it already. Next thing that I do is put some concealer on. I have been using Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Concealer in the color Light Ivory, and usually I just go and put these on my blemishes, my blemishes, and then under my eye. So the complexion is looking better. Definitely if you don't like a lot of weight on your skin, just find a concealer. And if you want a little more coverage, a BB cream is definitely a good place to go. Next, I'm going to be setting that with my Airspun loose face powder. I of course like to go under my eyes with this, on my nose, and definitely like my chin. Those are the areas I really focus on, but then I'll just kind of brush it everywhere else. Like you saw, I normally go in with just a I couldn't think of the name, like a beauty blender thing, and that's where I focus the more concentrated areas, I guess. And then with a brush, I just like to brush my whole face with the powder. Next thing that I do is my eyebrows. And guess what? I actually got an eyebrow pencil. I've been using a eyeliner brush with a little bit of like gel eyeliner in my brows just because that's what I had and it was easy. It was easy to do. But I recently got this and I've been using it and it hasn't been that bad. So I'm gonna keep using it. I usually just try and find the shape of my eyebrows first, brush them out a little bit. And then when they're kind of where I like them, I'll start on the bottom and just do like short strokes and then go down there, and then I'll go to the top and kind of do the same thing and fill in if I need. And there's the brows. Simple, didn't take too long, but they're still a little bit more put together than they were. Now, I do like to add a little bit of contour to my face just to make it a little more defined, but I don't put a lot on. And what I'm just using is this Maybelline New York Master Contour Palette in the color light to medium. I've been using this for a while and it's been working for me. So I'd love to get a different contour, but this one, it does its job and that's what counts. I usually focus it as much to the hairline as possible at the very start. And sometimes I also like to bring it up here and add it to my forehead just a little bit. Up here, it's really just to add color. Next thing, blush. The blush I'm using is by Milani and it is in the color Blossom Time Rose. And I actually really like this. I usually put it kind of right above the contour and just brush it upwards. That's what I do. Okay, I actually really forgot. I love blush a lot. It just adds that color that I feel like my face lacks. Even the like contour, it doesn't give it enough. It's just the like pinkiness that my cheeks need. And they get it, so. Next up is the eyes. I'm gonna do the most basic and simple eye look that I do because this is gonna be realistic. Like, sometimes you just don't have time. And I like something on my eyelid to give it a little bit of definition. Today, I'm going to be using a bronzer in my crease. And this bronzer is from Model's Own, and it is in the color Light Tan. First though, I forgot, I'm gonna throw on a base like really quickly. And I'm just gonna do that in my Naked 3 palette. It's the color Strange, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid here really fast. Back to the bronzer in the crease. Put it in the crease and a little bit to the outer corner. I don't know how much you can see that. I think you can see it kind of. It just gives it that little bit of color in the eyes that I feel like I need at least. And this bronzer is definitely not my color. It's kind of orangey. So this is the way that I'm using it and it's been working as eyeshadow. Next thing I'm going to do is get a little bit of tease from my Naked 2 palette and put it right over what I just did. I just like the way these colors mix and they're both very natural. I also kind of drag it to the like middle lid part as well. Sometimes I like to darken the outer corner just a little bit with a darker brown, but I told you I'm going with one of the most simple looks I do, so we're not going to do that. We're going to just do the last step, and that's to add a little bit of glow to the eyelid. So I'm just going to go in with Suspect, and I just put that on the center of my lid. So it will give you a little bit of shine if you want that. Very natural, very basic. And that's what I like for my everyday when I'm like, gotta go quick, have things to do. This look is definitely one of those where I am not really going out for the day. It's usually mostly like work, but I want to put something on at least. And I actually forgot, I like to put a little bit on the brow bone to give it a little bit of highlight, you know? So I'm going to take Booty Call and just put it right there, just to make that pop. Next thing to do is mascara. I recently got a new mascara. It is CoverGirl's Clump Crusher because I had a coupon and I like to save money. So as we're letting that dry, I'm going to go in with Amber's Gold Dust highlighter collection and choose a highlighter. This highlighter is definitely out there. I have a more chill highlighter, but I want to use this, so we're gonna use this today. The other highlighter I have though is from Wet n Wild, which is actually a really cool highlighter. It's kind of like a goldy pinky highlighter. The color is called Precious Petals. I like to wet my brush sometimes and I'll just spray it with this stuff again, but it works perfectly fine without it if you don't want to do that. But this is just what I do. I'm gonna go in with PJ. Now highlighter I like to put right on this bone right here. Then I like to also put it down my nose, on the tip of my nose, and right above my lip on my Cupid's bow. The thing I love about the highlighter is it gives this like basic simple look a little glow. Now I'm going back to the eyelashes and curling them just to make them stand up a little bit more. Then the second coat of mascara because I really like mascara and I just go crazy with it. I really try to not get it like super clumpy because I hate mascara that's like clumpy. I just want long lashes, not clumpy madness. This lash always wants to be beautiful and gorgeous. This one always has problems. I don't know if it's because this eye, I lost like a bunch of eyelashes once because I hit myself with the bottom of a flag. I don't know, maybe they just never grew back right. But I always have this weird spot that my eyelashes just aren't at. They don't want to go over to the spot. The bottom lashes to me always make a difference. If you feel like your face is missing something, try putting mascara on the bottom lashes if you don't already do that because it just makes your eyes look so much more like pow in your face. Okay, I am almost done with this simple makeup look here, but we got one more thing to do. The lips. I recently got a lip exfoliator from e.l.f. and it's the kind that's brown sugar. I'll usually just kind of lick my lips or put some water on them and then in a circular motion you just kind of exfoliate your lips. Now we want to just wipe off the excess. The really fun thing about exfoliating is, first of all, it takes off the dead skin, makes your lips a little bit more healthy, but also it plumps your lips up because it's kind of circulating the blood around them and stuff, so it will help plump your lips. Exfoliate, keep those lips healthy. Next thing, gotta put on the chapstick. I sometimes put on chapstick, but most of the time I've been using Vaseline lately. It's just been helping a lot. My lips got really dry a few months ago, and that's when I started using this on my lips almost every night, and it helped so much. So usually in the mornings and nights I use Vaseline, and then during the day if I need to I'll just grab one of my chapsticks. But Vaseline has been nice on my lips. Now, what I love is NYX Nude Beige Lip Liner. I've been using this for a while. This is actually my second one, and it's very, very tiny, but that just shows how much I love this thing. Start in the center, work my way out, and then on the top. This goes all over my lips. So not just outlining, it goes everywhere. Sometimes I like to put on L'Oreal Paris Fairest Nude lipstick. It's definitely almost out, but it's kind of the same color. It's a little more pink. And if I do put that on at all, I'll just kind of put that in the center. And that's the look. Here it is. My very simple and basic natural makeup look that I do a lot. especially when I need to get out the door very fast. I'm just like throwing everything on. And this is pretty much what I've been doing lately. Alrighty guys, that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some kind of makeup inspiration from this. Maybe there was some things I did or some products I used that you're like, ooh, I like that. Or maybe you'll find that on somebody else's video. But again, this is just to show you kind of what I do and to emphasize on the fact that makeup is such a wonderful thing because of how unique it can be for every single person. So find your own way of doing it, take some tips from others, and just make it your own. Inspirational Kendra is here right now, and I like it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am so grateful for every single one of you for being here and supporting me and watching my videos. Hopefully I am brightening your day or helping you out in some way. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is where you are at this exact moment, and I will catch you guys in the next video.